Okay, right. Lunch plans, dear boy. We're going to have a few moments as a bit of a go along.
What, like a starter?
Yeah, to keep us going while I make the actual lunch.
Sounds rather good. I see you've cut our heads off here. Lunch.
There we go.
Hello.
Heads and everything. Welcome to my world. This is what I've been doing for the last however long we've been doing this.
Is that like just frozen water in the bottom of it?
Yeah, the technical term is ice.
YouTube channel's not any good, but he's a nice guy. I'm sorry, Mr. Boaty.
You make YouTube videos with...
Oh, you had me at YouTube videos. Let's go, Boaty.
So welcome to Mustard in Boaty's kitchen, where he is making lunch and I will be eating it. You're waving at your own phone.
Hello.
Hiya.
We're going to have lunch.
Lunchy munchy. Lunchy munchy munchy munch.
We need a replacement for Craig. One big titty bouncing up and down. Two big titties bouncing
We've got one
up.
now, haven't we?
Who?
That Canadian lady.
Oh yeah. Oh, can we do 3 big titties with a lady?
Yeah.
That wouldn't be wrong in any
No, I wouldn't.
way,
It
sense of.
would be right. It's the honest thing to do.
Well, yeah, I suppose you have to be true to yourself, don't you?
Yeah.
And she's the one that she applied to join us.
Yeah, she is.
So she must be willing to fit in with our ways. People have been talking in the comments about, does she know what a Rover is? Does she have access to a free caravan or RV? Which I thought was very good, getting in the little American bit there.
What you really want
And what
is
does she
for
make
her
of a
to see
battered
your
sausage?
video there. Isn't it? You'd actually like her to see it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, of course you would,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, because if she's a genuine comedian, then she will enjoy the irony of being hoist with her own petard. No, but don't tell them. Don't tell them the little secret.
What little secret?
The little secret that we're not going to tell them. That's strictly entre nous.
I reckon it's the kind of thing that's going to come out by the end of this video in a deep.
It's bloody not. I'll sit on your head if you tell them.
Look, for Boaty's video, you can see tea bags, which we did a very long detour. Well, not detour, very long trip to a tiny little shop to go and buy.
Welcome to life at Windy Bottom.
Yeah,
Things are not on the doorstep.
things are not on the doorstep, and yeah, imagine living somewhere where you can have a cup of tea
Imagine having some over.
We didn't have a cup of tea.
You can have a cup of tea, you just have to have tea bags. I don't drink tea, so I don't have tea bags.
Right, well, being as here
Perfectly
as your
normal.
guest, I'm going to help myself with warm like I would do as if I was at home.
Please do. Make yourself entirely at home.
Going for a nap in a minute.
Did you check out your room?
No.
I'll put a little plaque on the door. Captain Mustard's bedroom.
Double bed?
Yes.
All right. So, have you thought about doing a cooking program? Because I mean, you're always basically, taking pictures of the food.
You mean on YouTube?
Yeah.
You mean like all the ones I've already done that you
No,
haven't bothered watching?
No, a proper one.
In what way are they not proper?
They're just not.
You haven't watched them, have you?
I haven't a
Just
clue.
admit it. You haven't watched them.
I don't even know what I'm doing here today. Oh, I've got an idea. What you could do is, as you're cooking and you know more about cooking than the majority of people, I could pretend to be the stupid one, asks why you're doing this particular thing.
Pretend?
When I have spring onion, I do tend to use the white bits but not the green bits. And now I've heard that you're supposed to do it the other way around.
Hello, mate. Yeah, no worries. Why do I just get all the crap and you get the nice stuff?
No, you're not alone.
Thanks, buddy.
The acquisition of somebody else's post.
Because I work evenings.
Branching out.
Because I work evenings, I'm like the unofficial post getter.
Post
Right.
getter.
Best thing you can do with spring onion is the bit that I threw. You would know this if you'd watched.
Can't watch everything.
If he'd watched Boaty in the Kitchen, viewers, he would have seen my tip that I've mentioned more than once, that when you take a spring onion, cut the root off and put the root in a
Compost.
pot of soil and you will grow new spring onions. Indeed.
Are we going to have an example?
Behold my onions.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, very good. I just thought that was some grass. But, there's some pots out there that you just left. Now it turns out they're spring onions. And spring onions, it has to be said, do smell nicer than the regular onions when you cut them up.
I wouldn't know.
Like, have you got no sense of smell?
No. Well,
Oh, yeah.
very little.
Yep, oh, I'm not surprised actually. The sense of smell is a big part of eating, isn't it? You smell food, it makes you want to eat it.
Yeah,
What do you do?
absolutely.
How do you manage to smell whether you can't? I have no sense of smell.
No, I don't have no sense of smell. I just have a poor sense of smell.
Because your nose is all bunged up.
Because my nose is fucked, yeah.
Your nose is bunged up, your tongue's coated with little furry stringy bits of tobacco.
I am just a train crash of a human being. There's no two ways about it. Right. So,
This should be our live thing. Just the only thing is, without any kind of notification, it's very difficult to suddenly find loads of people watching.
and they'll be at work. Not everybody is like us.
What do you mean like us?
Footloose and fancy free.
I have responsibilities.
Yes, and you ignore them admirably.
I like your balsamic vinegar bottle collection.
Thank you.
I mean, do you keep them because they're actually rather attractive bottles, or?
Entirely, yeah.
Right. Or because you haven't opened any?
Oh no, I have other ones that I actually use. They're in the cupboard.
Yeah.
Is that senior mustard?
Yeah. Hello there. Oh, it's gone.
Oh,
That was good timing, wasn't it?
how disappointing.
I'll just give my good phone back. Bam, 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 bam. Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
Not quite. No, it's just over on the other side of a strange room. Yeah. No, I'm not. I'm in the residence of a very unusual tall man. Yeah. Oh, have they? Oh.
You should have brought him with you.
No, I won't be back for a while. All right. Oh well, I'm gonna have to be there tomorrow because I'm forgetting what the place looks like if I'm not careful. No. All right. Catch you later. All right. Thanks. Bye bye.
Is all well with senior mustard?
Yes, he's got me some lights for the lockup.
Oh. 318 views.
So, is this really what's going to happen now?
Well,
Well, you and I being competitive over subscribers and viewers, you're really going to actually try and catch me up?
I'm going to bloody try, yeah. But if I fail, then I won't be competitive, because then I haven't lost.
Yeah, I know, I do that all the time.
You've had a 1.5 year head start on me.
I do a
Do
lot.
you want to know how competitive I am?
Yeah, well,
Right? That can't see me.
why have you left it on then? Do you want me to stop it?
No. I may have gone through your videos.
What?
And-
I pressed dislike on them all.
and made a written file taking the dates of each one. So where, especially the ones where you've mentioned how many subscribers you've got or what hours you've got at that point, taken the timestamp, dated that back to your original video where I took the original timestamp, so I know at what point you had however many followers you had, so that I can then compare it with me and see if I'm ahead of you or behind you. That's how sad I am.
I was going to say, you're taking being a sad fuck to a whole new level.
It's what I do. It's what I do. If you're going to do something, do it sadly.
Sadly.
You are ahead of me.
Am I?
Yeah.
Oh, what I mean at the time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know that.
I can't remember. I'd have to check out my file. It's under lock and key to the safe upstairs. But yeah, you are ahead of me. But
Yeah, I know you've got some plans on the go that
I
are
would-
so secret you're not even going to tell me.
I've told you everything I've done.
Yeah, there's more to it. I know this. You got me here today because of some trickery.
What do you think I'm going to do? Kidnap you and hold you to ransom? That I need all of your 3,094 subscribers to subscribe to this channel, otherwise I'm not letting you out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and then we'll see how much they care, won't we? What an interesting idea.
Yeah, we could kidnap James. He trusts you.
He wouldn't do after that. He wouldn't do if he sees this.
No, we don't complain. He doesn't watch your channel. He's like you not watching mine. It's what you do.
It's what you do.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean you do what you do, rather than what other people do?
I'm the only YouTuber that watches other people's channels.
No, you're not. I do watch some of your videos. I just don't watch all of them.
No, you got the line wrong.
Huh?
The line you normally use is, I do watch them, I just don't enjoy them. You've used that one more than once.
These remind me of chocolate buttons.
Do they?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's nice.
Actually, Boaty, I do watch your videos. I watch them all the way through, but I always make sure I'm doing something else at the time so I'm not bored.
Yeah, I do that with yours. I'd love to know how many of mine you've actually watched. I have watched every single one of yours.
Have you?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
Yeah, but you know me because of me. It's not like you know me because of I know you, is it?
Did that make sense to you? If it did, please comment below and explain it to me.
I'll explain it to you myself if
Okay.
you can't figure it out.
No, please, yeah.
We
please.
know each other because you found me rather than the other way around.
Yes.
Yeah, so that would obviously, as far as who's winning on how many videos you've watched of the other, then obviously you're going to win that because I didn't have a clue who you was when you first come down to the yard with your bloody bottle of beer that then you admitted isn't even any good.
And yet, so, not knowing who I was and not having watched any of my videos, you were still kind enough to put out there on one of your videos that my channel was shit.
Yeah. Did you a favour, didn't it?
You'll never, even when I get 1 million subscribers, me and, what's her name, our new co-presenter?
I don't know what her name is.
Oh, Charlotte.
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 Yeah.
Lady Charlotte of Canada. When my fiance and I have 1 million subscribers each, well, actually, technically, I suppose now that we are a committed couple, her subscribers are mine, and therefore I've now got 500,000, which technically means I'm ahead of you.
That's certainly one way to look at it.
Yeah, it's the way I'm looking at it.
Yeah, very clever chap, you know.
Where was I going with this?
But I don't know. I don't think you need to, really.
No, I had a point. I actually had a... Oh yeah, even when I've got 1 million subscribers and a hugely influential and lucrative channel, you will still be there in the intro saying that it's shit. You can live forever in my intro.
Yeah, well, I mean, I can imagine that would be the case. Whereas I tend to make different intros. You're happy to stick with what you've got.
Yeah, well, it's continuity, isn't it? Do you think Coronation Street would be more successful if they had a different intro every day?
Well, it wouldn't be more successful if it was any good. So why? Why would you even ask that? And the point is as well, actually, you know, if you want to be successful, you can't be too good.
Really?
I reckon so, yeah.
If you want to be successful, you can't be too good.
Mm.
That's an interesting theory.
Like the band XTC, who made the song "Making Plans for Nigel," they were too good a band to be that successful because they were too clever.
Oh. Well, you must be very clever, so I don't understand what you're talking about.
That happens quite a lot, I reckon. Funnily enough, it does it the other way around as well. Sometimes you say things I don't quite understand.
Yeah, but that's just because I'm pissed.
You're not always pissed, are you?
No, only at night. I do too much driving to be always pissed.
Well, you mean by the time you get to where you're going to, you've sobered up?
Yeah.
Ah, it was frozen, wasn't it?
Yeah, I have to issue a disclaimer. This won't be as nice as the last stuff because this is not mine. This is restaurant.
Oh. Are you anticipating me being disappointed?
Yeah,
Right.
honestly, yeah, I'm certainly disappointed. Ram, if you're watching this, it's lovely and anything that comes from the restaurant is made with a European palate in mind.
Mm.
Which means
It's not the same.
It's not the same,
No.
and it's going to be not as good.
But in the same way that I was talking about there, therefore they'll sell more of it because it's not as good.
Yeah,
Same philosophy as I'm talking about.
congratulations.
So, Charlotte, that particular phone call cost Boaty the best part of his video. You have to admit, you'll never see it now. Mom's on the plate. Stick it on. You can play.
Smaller portions because this is just an amuse-bouche.
Amuse-bouche.
Yeah.
Flicking them around like a nutter. Is that another new tripod you've bought?
No, same one.
I don't like that tripod.
It wasn't dear.
So it's a very dear friend to you now, though, isn't it?
It is.
Dear tripod, how wonderful it is that you stand there with your 3 legs holding up my phone camera, helping me make videos better. That's the kind of card you should give for that. I've just realised that is an equal amount of Momo Mojos.
Yes.
Why is that then?
That's all I've got then.
Photo time, no doubt.
Of course.
Are you going to do the same thing where you take a picture of it and then wait until you've got like 20 of your dinners sorted out before you actually put it on the Facebook?
Yep.
Right. Well, that's a nice close-up picture. Now we're doing this thing now where he's got to get the right shot of his dinner.
I've actually got the right shot of your dinner.
Right, just so it can be eaten.
That's your pre-lunch lunch?
Oh, thank you. Should I sit down?
It's up to you.
Or
It's...
should I just stand here?
Right, now this is about to become
Oh gosh, that's a heavy chair.
Mustard and Boaty doing lunch, so give it a bit of room. So, let's move this to the lunch position.